Hi, I'm Ricardo Pimentel, a photography teacher working at ESPM, a communication design and marketing school based in Rio de Janeiro. In this module 4 of TPD, we have to project the use of objects based on IoT in the classroom. In my case, this will be a big challenge because photography, since its beginning, has always been linked to the latest technologies available and is being provided with lots of gadgets since the process had become digital, most of them connected to the internet using smartphones and tablets as control panels. So, to create something really innovative and unique in photography area is quite a hard task. But thinking about my everyday problems in my photography classrooms, one of my hardest tasks is to call attention of my students and try to keep their engagement in high levels during the course. So I had an idea that could be very useful to transmit suggestions to the photographer using the photo cameras also as instruments for diffusion of contents that could improve the quality and the potential of their photographic language. This idea is not really new, but a different way of using the available technology rearranged to improve the camera's functions, adding new ones. When thinking about the way we should teach photography, we have to start with information about the camera's structure and architecture, besides techniques for lighting and focus control. But once we start to practice, we found out that what really matters is self-expression, a concept very well transmitted by the mythical French photographer Henri Cartier-Bresson, who influenced several generations of photographers that came after him with his humanistic style. He used to say that we should create a straight line linking our eye to our head and our heart in order to capture strong and meaningful images. What he wanted to mean was we should drive our eyes to perceive images that could express most of our self-culture and personality mixed with the most amount of feelings and presence of truth. In other words, we have to get to know ourselves as deep as possible in order to transmit truthfully images and ideas in our pictures. And the more we see and analyze other photographers' portfolios, the more we'll be able to improve our own capacity of communication through our images. And this is an endless process. Unfortunately, my courses have duration of only one period, with 72 class hours or kind of 22 meetings, where I shall transmit technical and self-expression concepts in and out the studio. So we don't have enough time to give the due emphasis to self-consciousness instrument photography should be throughout photographer's lifetime. Aiming to their biggest market rival and trying to offer some of the same tools as the cameras applied to smartphones, the photography companies since the last decade had already equipped professional equipments like the DSLR and mirrorless cameras with connectivity. But anyway, these cameras don't have the same agility of those applied to mobile devices, and most models offer limited possibilities of connections. So what my idea proposes is a sum of efforts making smartphones an ally working together with professional cameras. The basic idea is to work on a software solution that once uploaded as a camera's plug-in could make a link with an app installed in a smartphone, bringing information to the photographer based on the image framed by the camera's lens that could work as a guide on a research in the internet, looking for portfolios that could dialogue with the same style of the framed picture. For example, if it was a landscape image of the Grand Canyon, almost immediately portfolios of masters in this style, like the best of all times Ansel Adams or the contemporary Ted Gore, would start to be shown on the cell phone screen, trying to inspire and suggest some solutions in composition among other choices made by those masters. In the same way, if the frame was composed with an urban image of the city of São Paulo, with some picture of its peculiar architecture, the portfolio of Cristiano Mascaro, and some other details and curiosities about it would be shown, and so on. Besides visual inspiring and suggestions about narrative possibilities, these researches made by some AI assistant associated to the solution could also offer technical informations about lighting control, or even about editing solutions, proposing the use of customized presets for some sorts of effects, including those that could have been used by the masters selected on the research. In other words, this tool would help a lot the improvement of each student's photographic language to pointing to reach customized education. Undoubtedly, a tool like these would be of a great help to me and certainly to my students, which matters the most. Hoping I had been clear enough to explain my project, I see you soon in Module 5. Bye bye.